And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Anthony. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then there's Calderon, and it's Vujacic in at the shooting guard. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And his first shot of the game, no good. He dishes it to Vujacic. Great D that time from Green. And the Warriors with possession here. It's Thompson off the drive. Excellent D there from Anthony.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's Barnes. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
It's stolen by Green. Inside, here's Thompson. It's tipped. And pushing it up, here's New York. Calderon's got the ball.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry outside. Good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Calderon kicks to Anthony. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And so here is New York. They trail by 3. Calderon dishes to Lopez. There's the 3. And it's Anthony again missing. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Now Vujacic after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. 5 to shoot. Anthony with it. Now Green defending. But they'll get another chance. That's good. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
I just love the determination on that backboard coming out of the gates. Really, really strong.
It's Curry outside. The shot is off, and New York will come the other way.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Barnes. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one's on Anthony. A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
I tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
And that one's good. Galloway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Grant after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Dishes to Seraphin. The jump hook. Barnes grabs the miss.
They've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Goes back up, and he hits the jump shot. Livingston's got his first points of the night.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Shot by Seraphin, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Seraphin's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far.
And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not, we felt like we had a chance to win.
You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game, and how he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
A lot of times the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Grant is out there with a fly. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony, and it's Porzingis in at the 4 spot. Jose Calderon is checked in for Grant. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Passes it to a Flower. Here's Porzingis, guarded by Green. There's the dish to Calderon. Lopez, a screen on Curry. Calderon passes to Lopez. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
That is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
They set the pick. Here's Lopez. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Pass to Porzingis. Calderon against Curry. Calderon kicks to Lopez. They swipe it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Anthony with the block. It's rebounded by Golden State. Rush dishes to Barbosa. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. Curry gets the bucket.
Fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number one.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. Lopez a screen. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
It's blocked. Now Calderon. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And a follow wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins, and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Anthony with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. The drive by Anthony, and Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And the Warriors with some changes. Bogut comes in for Festus Ezeli, and Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And a switch here also for New York. Vujacic is checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. There's the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Calderon. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. See, he passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Rush. It's tipped. Here's Clark. The 9-footers on the mark. And the Warriors lead by 5.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year. Just lacked any real presence in the paint. And lacking that paint threat makes things easier for the opposing defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
You know, at the Knicks, they were second to last in field goal percentage from their front court. Granted, they were hit by injuries. It seemed like all over the place all season.
Yeah, you know, with that poor field goal percentage shooting and being top 3 in field goal attempts on the year, not a good combination.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Stolen by Vujacic. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for New York.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime dropping.